New details about the viral video we first showed you last night that shows an LTD bus driver throwing a pedestrian's phone to the ground. Thank you for joining us. I'm Matt Templeman.
And I'm Renee McCullough. That incident is under investigation, and tonight the union representing the driver is commenting. Now, this comes as LTD today says it's reducing services starting next week. KEZI 9 News reporter Joey Vaca is live tonight in downtown Eugene to explain. Joey?
Yeah, that's right, Matt, Renee. So I'm actually standing in front of an LTD bus stop where if you ride LTD, you might notice a little bit of a longer wait in between those stops, and that is because of that service reduction. But it's important to note that the service reduction announcement, that's not in direct response to the incident that was seen in the video. That's just due to the overall bus driver shortage that LTD is dealing with. But I did speak with the union that represents LTD workers. They say drivers are dealing with a lot of stress. They say that a direct example of that stress can be seen in the video we first showed you yesterday, a driver having a negative interaction with the public and throwing someone's phone. Yesterday, you heard LTD come out right away and say the behavior was unacceptable. Now, on a separate note, LTD is looking at service reductions possibly through the summer. Pat Walsh with LTD says the bus driver shortage is a local and national trend. Walsh says it's been going on since the pandemic, and specifically for LTD, they have almost 70 drivers eligible for retirement. So now they're trying to recruit 100 new drivers over the next few years. That's to make up the difference.
The result from the bus operator shortage is that LTD has to reduce service. So we're cutting back service on most routes right now. It's not actual service, but it is time points in terms of pickups will be longer between stops. And that will happen on most routes.
Walsh says this means if you take a route that normally picks people up every 15 minutes, it may be every 20. Routes, however, are not being cut. You can see changes in schedules. For that, you can go to ltd.org. So the first thought about these service reductions is probably the challenges that they'll create for the LTD passengers, but that's not the only challenges they create. Coming up on KEZI 9 News at 6, you'll hear how they're also creating challenges for drivers and how both LTD and the union representing LTD workers wants to see this change. Reporting live in downtown Eugene, Joey Vaca, KEZI 9 News. We'll send it back to you, Matt and Renee.